Okay, of course, dancing into the rhythm, of course, with this beautiful masterpiece coming from Yanni into the. Welcome afresh to another time, of course, on the Night Drive Show with Olukayode Olumuyiwan. Of course, yes, folks, call me MCK the Duper Superman. Day 25 in the month of January 2021, and gradually, the first month of the year is actually ready, getting set to pack up as we are more than set, yes, right about here, so to bid our farewell to the month of January. How has been your month? Make a reflection looking back to the very first time we actually said Happy New Year. That was actually January 1st till today. Yes, 25 days into the new year. How can you, reflect on your month? I hope it has been the best for you and your family. I hope it has bring about, good tidings and success and good news. But if it hasn't been, if it has been a mixture of it, please and please do not allow that to actually deprive you of so many things. Yes, I know it could be so worrisome, but of course, the year is still young. Just a month gone out of possible 12, and yes, you've still got 11 months yet to go. You can do a lot of exploit. Don't give up. You can't even think about doing that. Welcome afresh. A quick break, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Oh yes, of course, dancing into the rhythm tonight as we sojourn into the dreamland. I must say, what a perfect one, of course it is. Getting set for the Call of Duty. Yes, day 25 in the month of January. And like I was saying, if you make a reflection so far, how can you rate your month, the month of January, the very first one in the year 2021? I must say it has been a missed one for some people, and yes, of course, a very wonderful one for some people. On the other hand, it hasn't been the best, of course, for some people. But regardless, I must tell you, do not give up. Keep hoping for that very best. And one thing is that what is good needs prayer. What is not good needs prayer. If you want to change the situation, you need prayer. If you want something good to keep on continuing, you need prayer. So whatever it is, whatever mixture of how when you make the reflection, whatever outcome it gives to you, so far, I want you to go to God in prayer. That is one thing that you can you need more in the year 2021. Of course, tonight, I will be telling you one thing, that you should not walk in the ways of the world. Yes, when I say the ways of the world, very desperately wicked. They are the type, the ways of the world, they do not give a damn, they do not care how they achieve their goal. They don't care how they achieve a particular result. They don't care. What they are after is just to achieve it. Hurting others on the way, marching on others, being disrespectful, not giving a damn. All they are after is just the end point. You can't do that. We are of the type that have good heart. We care about others. We care about our neighbor. We care about them, and yes, we love them. And when you love somebody, when you love your neighbor, you won't live I don't care attitude. You don't just aim on achieving a selfish interest, but rather you'll be selfless. That is one thing you should go on with in the year 2021. The year is still very young, like I said. We've only used one out of possible 12, 11 to go. As you are going, in your aim of achieving that very particular great feat, do not be of the type that I don't care. Those who do not give a damn. All they are after is just to achieve a result. And yes, in the process, hurting others, hurting them badly. They can do a lot of things. They live their life in darkness. The ways of the world is desperately wicked. All they are after is just the end point. And that should not be it. Because we have the good heart. Our heart is good. Your heart is something you must cherish. Guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows virtues of life. You must not allow your heart to be corrupted. You must not allow your heart to mingle with those kind of mindsets that will pollute your mind and cause you to do anything whatsoever length just to achieve that. No, you must direct or drive your energy towards a right channel so that you can yield something lasting, something you'll be proud of. A kind of something that when you look down on, you can share with others, you can share the knowledge, the testimony, you can even show people the way, through that right channel. You don't be of the type that walk in the ways of the world. The ways of the world, desperately wicked. All thereafter is just the end point, without minding how they get there. Hurting others on the way, marching on others, stepping them, doing whatsoever they like, just to achieve their own selfish interest. That must not be you. This must not be named, wherever you are. You must dare to be different, dare to change that kind of mindset. You must be an instrument of change, a good and positive change that brings about reformation in the society. You must not continue in the trend of your forefathers, of people around you, of friends. You must not allow influence to change your heart. You must always be of that good heart as you sojourn in the year 2021. And now tonight, going to bed, into the dreamland, I want these words to sink into your heart, that you should not walk in the ways of the world, because their ways very, very wicked, desperately wicked. They do not care. They are of the type that are very selfish, but you don't have to be like that. You have to be selfless, considering others, in your decisions, in whatever you do. Even though you want to make a lasting impact, it shouldn't be on the negative side. Let it be a positive impact that bring about change, in the family, in the society, in your country, and of course in the world. Be an instrument of change that drive this motion of what? Of awareness that we should dare to be different. Let me tell you, going forward into the year 2021, let his heart be in you. This same mind that was in Christ, this same mind of doing good, this same heart of caring about others, this same heart of always considering others as well, this same heart of learning to share, this same heart of not being selfish. Let me tell you, don't walk in the ways of the world, because what? Their ways are desperately wicked. A quick break. I will be right back. Don't forget, it is still the Night Drive Show with Olukayode, and tonight we are discussing you not walking in the ways of the world. I will be actually playing you this one right about there. To be human is to love by Sia. And yes, I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Under its relentless skies, that big city heights, I felt you walk right through me. You're the thing that I invoke, my old persistent ghost, sent to make me crazy.
And it's hard now. The time it works out.
Oh yes, of course, to be human is to love, and you must not let go of this principle. Let me tell you tonight, as you sojourn into the dreamland, my friend, and yes, that is ring in your heart, that what? To be human is to love. You cannot walk in the ways of the world, because their ways are what? Desperately wicked. They are the desperados of the world. They do not care how they achieve their dream or how they achieve a goal or a particular task, hurting others on the way, doing all sort of evil, and living their days in darkness. All they are after is just to achieve a particular thing. You cannot be like that. You must drive your energy towards the right channel to produce a positive and lasting impact that will not be only for you, but of course, even to liberate your family and your generation and even your country. Because at the time like this, we need people with a good heart, people who love others, people who are selfless and not selfish. You've got to do that and do not walk in the ways of the world. Their ways are desperately wicked. Even though we live in the world, the scriptures made us to understand that we are not of the world. Let his mind be in you, which was also in Christ. I must tell you tonight, tonight as you sojourn into the dreamland. Let it be that wherever you are, you're an instrument of change that bring about a positive and lasting impact, to wherever you are. And then you are the type that care, the type that so much cherish others, the type that wants, everyone to make it big in life. Not the type that march on others, suppressing others just for their selfish interest. Tonight, let this ring in your heart as you go and journey into the dreamland. Remember, one thing for sure is that to be human is to love. And whatever you do, always make sure that you do good. Do good. And yes, in the end, you will reap this goodness, because good follows good and bad follows bad. Whatever you choose to do, let it be that you make the right decision in life and not walking in the ways of the world, because their ways are desperately wicked. They are the desperados of the world. They do not give a damn on how they achieve their task. All they care after is just to get the end point. We are not like that. We are of the good heart, and our heart is good, and of course we will build something positive, not only for us but also for the entire generation. That will be the size of our package tonight on the Night Drive Show. I must say thank you so much for being part of my word here today. And as you sojourn, let this ring in your heart that to be human is to love. And of course, don't walk in the ways of the world, because their ways are desperately wicked. Till I come your way again tomorrow, as we also, discuss another thing, journey into the dreamland. Let me say, have a blessed night rest filled with awesome and yes, cool and lovely dreams. Of course, my name is Olukayode, and folks call me MCK, the Duper Superman. I will be leaving you in the hands of Coldplay, and Coldplay titled this one, Yellow. Yellow is beautiful. You are beautiful. You've got a good heart. You are yellow. And yes, of course, you don't walk in the ways of the world, because you are yellow and you are beautiful. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful, wonderful night rest.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things you do. Was called yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow.